Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the old Ncaa, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. That one goes out of bounds. A less than ideal beginning to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebacker shifting around now. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And that run produces a decent gain. You recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last time out. Let's see what happens today if the Buckeyes offense can make the adjustments.
Picks up 9. And first down for the offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the runner takes off to his right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's caught. It's Loveland. And we're able to get him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, here comes the reverse. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT.
7, Ohio State, 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Howard. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
This will be marked down about the 25-yard line.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Handoff to the single back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Just ran away from the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Michigan 14, Ohio State 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll hand it off. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. He hands it off from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Oh, it's a reverse. Enough for a first down at the 37.
This is a nice job of the receiver picking up the first down on a decent gain. The defense is happy it didn't go for more. Expect them to lock down these playmakers because you never know who's going to get the ball next.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big ones.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Breaking free at the 35. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Chris, I'm just thinking back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator this week, and these are the kind of plays that he expected. So he's not necessarily surprised to see it, but his defense did look a little bit lost on that play, and it cost him. Get a first down.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
Michigan 21, Ohio State 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And this one is right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Moves the ball up to the 30. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him. That was a foot race. The defense had no chance. Kirk, serious breakaway speed for that back.
Well, to be able to burst a run like that spans more than half of the field gives this offense so much confidence. And it sends a message to this defense that they're going to have to square up and beat you at the line of scrimmage. You're going to see this happen again.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal. As you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he's tackled after the catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Oh, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Back to pass. It's Warren. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Handoff running right. Tackle made after just a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I don't know what's more impressive, the catch or getting his foot down and having the awareness to know exactly where he was. Not just the marker, but the sideline to be able to get a foot inbounds.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Warren. Contact as he threw it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow, what a play, defensive score.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Snags the quick throw. And they get him down after the completion. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's a quick grab. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Across the 45 now. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Okay, ready?
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
Lasso.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field lead, and he hits a big play in the middle.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
On the double.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Moves.
They go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Ohio State 55, Michigan 31.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Scanning the field, it's Warren. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Oh, a reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
To throw, it's Warren. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. off the miss. The deficit is still 16. Still a two-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the grab. It's Ncaa. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trap.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Howard. Pass rush closing in. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly. This Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's press coverage now from these DBs. It's a run to the left. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, they trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Finds his man. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this all.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Back to throw. It's Warren. Catch made on the right side. And he'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 62, Michigan 47.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Let's go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Trying to find room. It's Edwards. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
To the air, it's Warren. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And tackled after a small pickup there. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now.
Ringo. Second down.
To throw, it's Howard. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's looking deep here. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. To the air, it's Warren. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now the try for 2. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the 2-point conversion.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. The sure hands, it's Judkins. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to score.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Throws to the tight end. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Boy, this matchup is fun to watch. This time, this receiver lays out and makes a huge catch. And, Chris, he is having an afternoon you can only dream about. Over 100 yards receiving and winning these one-on-one matchups. That catch right there shows you how athletic he is.
And that is interception number 5.